Hi, I'm Todd Anderson,
Braun-Duin.
and you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com. Alright, so in preparation for the StarCityGames.com Standard Open in Philadelphia this weekend, we're going to be playing some Standard.
Yup.
The last 2 weeks we played a bit of Modern and Legacy, leading up to the Modern and Legacy Opens in, St. Louis and Dallas, respectively.
Correct.
But today we're going to be playing a couple decks from, I'm going to be playing a deck from the Pro Tour that hasn't really caught on in popularity too much because we have only seen the one Grand Prix in Quebec City for Standard since the Pro Tour.
Right.
I'm going to be playing Blue-Black Aristocrats. Now, this deck was developed, I believe, by Team Todd out of New York, and popularized mostly by Christian Calcano at the Pro Tour, where he put up a respectable finish, was on camera a few times. They were talking about his deck a lot. Had a deck tech, maybe, I think. Maybe not. I don't remember.
Not sure, yeah.
Anyway, the deck looks sweet. It's a lot like the old Cartel Aristocrat, Varel Scavenger, or Varel Scar-Striped decks from a couple standard seasons ago, where your goal is to just generate a giant board that your opponent can't really penetrate with ground-pounding creatures, and usually kill them in one big swing with something like a Blood Artist, which is Zulaport Cutthroat. And it has an Antuco Husk and Whirler Rogue as a pretty sweet combo to make it unblockable, and you just do a ton of damage out of nowhere if your opponent isn't expecting it.
Yeah, I've definitely played against the deck a few times, and it's surprising how much it can just out of nowhere deal. Sometimes it's 20,
Yeah.
You're just dead. As for myself, I'm playing a green-red Eldrazi ramp deck that Jake Mondello top-aided Grand Prix Quebec City with. They called this deck the Naked Siggy, and basically Mike Sigris came up with the deck while he was naked, so I guess that's where the deck name came from. But anyway, it ended up top-aiding the tournament, and let's see if we can unclothe what lies behind it.
All right.
Get to the games?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we're here for game one. I won the die roll, and I'm going to choose to play. This hand is respectable. We very much would like to draw another land, though, but I think it's a keeper.
This hand has got two NBA MVPs here, LeBron Archive, and a hanger, so we're going to keep it.
There you go.
And go.
I'm going to go 19, play Hang Back Walker.
Sounds like a swell play.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of that, as I will be performing the same play.
Grab me a dice, will you? Thank you. Cut.
I don't know, the cost of grabbing a dice, though, is that this starts at 2 now.
That is steep,
House
sir.
rules.
That is steep.
House
And
rules.
unfortunately, we did not draw a land, which stinks pretty bad, but we have a play. I think we're just going to do this number. We're going to get a guy up on Brian. Since we're low on resources, land-wise, I think we need to make that trade. Plus, we don't have a ton of targets for Bone Splinters in this matchup early on.
I could attack for 1 to get him to 18, or I could just say go, which is what I'm going to do, because we're definitely the control deck in this matchup.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't have too much fear of this Liliana dying, so I'm just going to cast it. Unfortunately, the tokens do not work very well with Liliana, but I could just attack and trade and deal damage. That might be better than nothing. We'll do it. Okay, so
Yep.
19 to 18.
Yep.
I'll say go.
All right. My powerful turn 3 play of
Do nothing.
literal do-nothings was a success, but we are going to explode this turn, so...
That's bad.
Veggie it up here, get one of these,
I just go.
try to find this mountain somewhere, get that. That's it for me.
Cards in hand? Should
A
still be
lot.
Like 5, yeah.
I think it's 5, yeah. They're all nut high DIs.
Alright, we're going to start with an attack for 3, 16 to 20.
Yep.
I'm going to play an Antuco Husk, and I'm going to...
It's the DC's faithful.
yeah, I'm going to just not do anything with it because it's once you sacrifice it, you have to choose a target. So, but once it's in play, sack to this, flip this, get a zombie, and then I'm gonna tick up. So we just get to discard a card.
So I will discard a Hedron Archive.
All right, your turn.
And draw. Alright. I will play Dragonlord Atarka.
Choose your targets.
I will just kill that.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. That's a medium mega tilt.
I think I have to do that, otherwise he can just bounce my Dragonlord and hit me for a bunch, so.
Yeah, it's possible I should not have ticked up last turn, but I wanted to try to eat away Brian's hand. Alright, well. Still at 16. Alright. Go.
The old Huskin Raider. Let's see. Draw. Well, that certainly is on the delight end of the spectrum. Let's see. See, we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We cannot do both of these cards, so we'll just do this one. And I will go ahead and -3 this Ugin.
I'm gonna sack these
Now,
to themselves.
I feel like pretty comfortable bringing in the beats. So, go.
I'm pretty much dead. This deck has a tough time beating Ugin. Attack Ugin for 1. Your go.
Ugin is at 3. And top draw. Attack you. Shoot you with Ugin. Play Ugin and shoot you.
Okay. Alright, so we're on the play here for game 2. I'm on 6 cards. My 7 was a 5-lander without a lot of excitement going on. This one's a little bit sweeter, especially for this matchup. So we're going to keep and go ahead and scribe.
My hand is pretty good. I'm missing a top-end card, but the idea is that we'll eventually draw one.
Alright, so this top card could be the missing piece of the puzzle. We're in need of a second blue source. Hopefully that just comes in the next couple draws, but we're going to just start off with this and say go.
Alright, so I'm going to start off with the old Jaddy Offshoot. You're up. Big Jaddy.
Go.
Alright.
Brian going to gain a lot of life with that guy.
Yep. Okay, so we have a bunch of these. Alright, so I'll gain a life. I'm at 21. And I'm going to Sylvan Scrying, and I think I get a Sanctum of Ugin. Maybe I get Blighted Woodland. Get Sanctum of Ugin.
Alright.
You're up.
Alright, we'll just fetch blue-black and play an Tuco Husk and pass. So 19 to 21, you're good. Go ahead.
Alright. Yep, 19 to 21. We have a Sanctum of Ugin. Draw. Alright, and we drew a colorless creature to go with our Sanctum of Ugin, so that's pretty good. I will play a Shrine and gain a life.
22.
And I'm going to go to 23 because I'm going to map the wastes. And I get to bolster onto this Jaddy.
Alright. Jaddy too hatty.
Yeah. Let's get a forest.
Untap draw?
Yep.
Unless you want to attack for 1.
Well, he has Defender, so...
Nah.
Jaddy can't attack.
Alright, fetch blue-black, play Warlord Rogue.
Could be bad.
Yep. This is the dream. The dream draw. So we're going to get 2 Thops. We're going to make Zulaport Cutthroat unblockable. And then we're going to attack with both these guys.
Yeah, I'm not going to block.
Yep. So right now it's only 3. Yeah, we can't kill him this turn. I think we just, let him take 3.
Okay.
Say go.
I'm at 20. Alright, draw. Let's see. Alright, I'll play a Shrine and go to 21. And then I will play a Hedron Archive. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could play this, but I don't actually think it does anything. I think I'd rather save it for this. So I'm just going to say go.
Whoop. Well, that was great.
Wow.
Unblockable.
Yep.
Attack. So this is 5, 10. Yeah, each one is +5. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
well,
24.
Yeah, 20, 24.
And then 27.
Yep, so I'm dead.
Whee! Zulaport Cutthroat.
That was brutal. Alright, we're here for sideboarding. For me, I'm going to bring in Seismic Ruptures, which kill a lot of his creatures, and then I'm cutting... I'm not sure how good these actually are against him, but we'll find out.
I think they're fine. Like, you really just want to slow me down, and if you can pick off, like, an early Cutthroat or something, it's, like, pretty hard for me to kill you on, like, turn 5 and 6. Yeah, I don't know. I like Seismic Rupture against this deck. It's a little awkward, but it's not a game closer. It's just a time buyer.
Yep, and I'm going to cut Sylvan Scrying, which I think this card is good in the deck, but it doesn't actually ramp you, and his deck can kill fairly quickly, as we just saw, so I don't know if I want to spend time playing a card like Sylvan Scrying, which is... Scrying is going to be great in like more grindier matchups where you can like find the Haven to get your Ugin back, or find the whatever to chain your Ulamogs. But
yeah,
here I'm not sure that I want it.
All right, so on my side, Bone Splinters is not particularly good in this matchup. It doesn't trade favorably with like Hangerback Walker. All of his guys have these good come into play effects, or the late game ones the ones that matter. The 1-mana 0/3, I forget the...
Jaddy Offshoot?
Jaddy Offshoot. There's a reason why I forgot its names, because it's 2 words that don't exist. Bone Splinters isn't, phenomenal in this matchup, so we're cutting those. We're cutting the Treasure Cruise because I don't foresee us putting anything in the graveyard except our own creatures when we're trying to combo kill him, or fetch lands, and normally cards like Treasure Cruise are good when your opponent's trying to kill all your guys. And then I'm cutting one Sidisi's Faithful because most of those guys have really good come-into-play effects. Actually, this is probably better than the 4th Liliana. Since we're cutting the Bone Splinters, I think Liliana might actually not be that good. Sidisi's Faithful could bounce like Hangerback and stuff and buy me some time.
Can also bounce Ulamog.
Yep. Not sure I want to do that, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, we're just gonna trim a Lily since we're gonna have a harder time flipping it, and bring in some counter spells and discard. So.
Yep. Alright, we're here for game number 3, and I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand, even though it's probably a little loose. I don't know.
Sure. My hand is short of mana, but I think that's just most hands with this deck, and you have so many ways to stall early that usually just buy yourself enough time to find the land. So.
And one thing I want to say is I did decide to bring in 2 Whisperwood Elementals just as a mid-rangey body against him. I cut an Ugin and something else. Hedron Archive.
Go.
Oh, he's in there. Draw.
Oh, Salty Emissary.
That's not a bad one. We'll go ahead and map the wastes.
All right.
And you're up.
Oh, no.
Taking it.
Go.
Seems bad.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get Ulamogged on my 2 lands before I draw a 3rd land.
Alright. so draw. We'll go ahead and cast Explosive Vegetation.
I'll negate it.
Alright, it has been countered. Play Sanctum as I go.
Whoop! Got there. Kind of. Attack.
18.
Here we go. The old salty beatdowns.
Draw. Alright. Guess I... Vegetation again.
Alright, we're dead.
2 forests, and I'm done.
Ugh. I'm gonna lose to Ulamog. Or Ugin. They're like the same card.
Alright, I got a 15.
22.
Yep.
Cards in hand?
3.
Mana in play?
3, 6, 7, 8.
2.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna sack this to Husk. Flip Lily, get a zombie. Get a manifest. And flip. I'll take up. And I will pitch a Siddi's Faithful.
Pitch forests.
Here we go.
A fistful of forest over here. Draw. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we'll play Ugin, the Spirit Dragon.
Okay.
I will choose to -3 Ugin.
Alright, we'll sack the Husk and the zombie. Say -3, so it should be at
Yeah, it's at 4, yeah. 4. Go ahead. You get to keep the manifest.
Alright, attack Ugin.
It's at 2.
Play Whirler Rogue. Might actually be able to knock down an Ugin this game. I doubt it, but
got bad news.
Tilt.
Yeah. Your quest to knock down the Ugin is going to meet a Dragon Lord Atarka.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, all my guys are dead. That's fine.
Yeah. Plus Ugin and shoot the other guy.
Yep.
You're up.
I'll sack this to... that's bad. I don't know what I'm doing. This is all bad. Alright, go.
Alright. We'll draw. Attack you. You have 14. I'll just shoot you. Shoot 11. I'm gonna Nissa's Pilgrimage with Spell Mastery.
Okay.
Forest. Put a forest into play. One in my hand. I'm gonna say go, but I'm gonna Blighted Woodland, so.
It's fine. Alright. Attack Ugin.
It's at 5.
DC. Bounce this. Manifest. And say go.
Yep. You have a lot of lands over here. Draw. I guess I will shoot that thing. Cast Dragon Lord Atarka.
I'll disdainful stroke it.
Alright, it has been successfully stroked. And I'll just say go.
Alright, attack you for 0. Get back Bloodsoak Champion. And... Ugin's stupid.
It is a stupid card. It is a very, very stupid card.
Let's say go.
Alright. Tap. Draw. -1 Ugin. I will Explosive Vegetation.
Okay.
I'm done after that.
Like, pretty sure you don't have to cast another spell for the rest of the game, and I can't possibly win.
Oh, failing to find out my Explosive Vegetation.
Go.
Alright. Draw. Play a Hedron Archive. And then sack it to draw 2.
That's almost like Tidings.
Costs 1 extra mana and is a little bit worse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -2 Oogs. I'm gonna play this for 4 and sack Sanctum of Ugin and get Ulamog.
We've seen enough.
Alright.
we have seen enough. Alright, we're on the play here for game 4, and this hand looks okay. We're on 6 cards. I can't ask for a much better 6. We're looking to scry for lands, I think, though. Okay.
I'm also on 6, and the 6 is fine. And I think I'm looking to scry for gas. So this is not gas. We'll bottom that.
Yeah. This card is actually pretty good with our hand, but it's not a land, so I think we just have to bottom it. Ill-advised, but I'm going to dress you.
Alright, you hit Explosive Edge.
Hang it back, 4 landers.
Yep.
Alright, go. Slow them down, boys.
Go.
Go.
Here he is.
We gambled a little bit with the turn 1 duress versus playing a tap land, but the downside of us missing our 2-drop is not that big, since our 2-drop is kind of a joke. But
you seem a bit soul-tie about that guy.
True.
Alright, we're gonna map it up.
Two.
That
You
is
battling?
that is a delight.
You
No, I'm
battling?
gonna stay back. Stay back on D.
Alright.
He's gonna hang back.
Go.
The battle of the 1/1s for 2 begins.
That's like my whole deck, though.
We've both played a 1/1 for 2. Fortunately, I'm going to up the ante a bit with a Whisperwood.
That's bad.
Manifest that. Go. I don't know if you saw the manifest, but it was this thingy.
I'm gonna say go.
Okay. I am going to draw. Play a Sanctum of Ugin. And I think I send with both of these.
Alright, let's take it.
Okay, so I guess that's first blood. You're at 14.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to go to my end step.
Yep.
And we'll manifest this.
Alright. And Tuco Husk. Go.
I'll take this bad boy up.
Okay.
Alright, that's gonna halt the brakes on our ability to attack. Draw. Play a Haven. We will. Let's see. I guess we can still, we can still attack, I guess. Just send in the 2 manifests. He can eat them, but that's fine.
Alright. Maybe I should just eat them, because I can sack this before blocks, and then No, I want to maximize total damage output in a few turns, so we'll block here. Sack this to here, manifest.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
Trigger this.
Yep. So
15 to 19.
Yep.
And then damage.
This dies. Seismic rupture. And then I'm just gonna go to my end step and manifest again.
Sure. Alright. Fetch. Play Whirler Rogue. So 14 again.
Yep.
I'm gonna get 2 Thopters for the Whirler. Whirler! Tap these 2. Kind of just want to make the manifest unblockable and just attack with that. I will, because I'm not gonna sack anything to the husk, and I want to leave it back on D. So 8 for 2, down to 17.
Yep.
And I'll say go.
I'll take up to 4.
Okay.
Alright, untap and draw. I've seen more powerful draws before. Alright, I'll play a Jaddy and a land.
Alright, so you go to 18?
I go to 18. I will attack with... at this point, I think I'm okay to send these 3 in.
No blocks.
Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go to 6. Manifest on a turn. It's this. You're up.
Alright. Hope you didn't bring in Winds of Causisma. Alright, so we'll make this guy unblockable. I guess this is the same. It's not the same if that's a Dragon Lord Tarka, I guess, but alright. Make this unblockable. Attack with these 2, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Dead.
Yeah! No Winds of Causisma. Or however you say that card.
Mine were Pilgrimage, Forest, and Hanger Bang.
Alright, so we found how to beat this matchup. It's he doesn't draw Ugin, and I kill him with my combo.
Alright, we're here for game 5, and my hand looks like a hand, so I'm going to keep it.
My hand looks real bad, but we're going to keep it.
Go.
A lot better. Go. I'm going to go ahead and shortcut.
Go.
I like to cha-cha. Hey. Alright, untap, draw. Play, hang it back.
Sure.
Here we go.
Draw. That's bad. We'll map the wastes.
Alright.
And I'm done.
Attack. Play an Antuco Husk.
Sure.
You're up.
Alright, so I'm at 19 as well.
Yep.
Draw. Kind of want to just do this right now. Actually, it doesn't do anything though, so.
Kills front side of Hangerback Walker.
Yeah, it does.
I know what he got. A block.
So if I just do this. I guess I will miss this pilgrimage. Maybe that's bad. No, Nissa's pilgrimage.
Okay.
And I'll play a forest and put a forest into play. And I'm done.
This is not quite working how we planned. Alright, tick up.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
17.
Go ahead and fetch Sunken Hollow and pass. Go to 18.
Yep. Draw is not coming together. So. I will Seismic Rupture.
We'll sack Hanger back to Husk, get 2 guys, and then let it resolve.
Should probably just be Radiant Flames. I don't know why it's Seismic Rupture. Because Flames can hit flyers too. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. I'll map the waste again.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Come on, Mondalo.
You're up.
Okay. Come on, deck. Alright, hit you for 4. Put you to 13.
Yep.
Go. Go ahead and fetch an island.
Draw. I think we've drawn basically the worst possible, essentially every turn. I'm gonna Seismic Rupture again.
I will sack a Thopter, tune in Tuka Husk.
Sure. Yep.
Alright, attack for 3.
10.
Alright. I'll say go.
Alright, draw. I'll cast Hedron Archive, and then pass the cast Hedron Archive.
It resolves.
Pass the turn.
Alright. So we'll just go for the kill. Warlord Rogue.
Yep.
Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Don't need to sack everything just yet, so guess we could play DC's Faithful, not sack anything.
Okay.
Make it unblockable and then sack these to it and then attack.
Yep, done.
That is a lot of Ugins.
Yep.
Alright, well, from what I thought was going to be a very bad matchup, led to Brian having a couple of very mediocre draws that ended in me being able to kill him without that much effort. I mean, the combo of Nantuko Husk plus Warlord Rogue is very good against someone who's trying to goldfish and has like kind of a slower draw, and we saw that happen in 2 of the games. One of the game I just had the nut turn 5 or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, I liked a couple of your points there at the end, but why don't you go and talk about those?
Yeah, so there are 4 Seismic Ruptures in the sideboard, which just really doesn't make any sense at all because Radiant Flames does exactly the same thing. I mean, Seismic Rupture doesn't kill your Hangerback Thopters, like, in a rare situation, but that just is unlikely to be a big deal. But
yeah, I
being
think
able
you
to
want to kill like the other guys' Hangerback tokens, right?
Yeah, you want to kill the opposing Hangerback Thopters a lot more. So there's just no reason that should not be Radiant Flames. And then there are 4 Map the Waste and 3 Pilgrimages. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I think there should just be probably 4 and 4. Like Pilgrimage seems really good. I don't understand.
No, I agree with that.
Just playing 3 of it, like
yeah. The couple times I've played ramp decks over the past couple of months in our versus videos, like Nissa's Pilgrimage has felt great.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
seems like it's like the best card,
Yeah.
like the best ramp card. So
Yeah, I mean, Map the Waste is kind of cute, I guess. You know, you put a counter on your hangback, you put a counter on your Jotty offshoot. Hey, I remember his name.
nice,
Yeah.
learning. Yeah,
Um, you know, but all in all, I'm really not sold on it. You know, like it does get the mountain for Dragon Lord Tarko, which I get.
yeah. I think you need it for the mountain, but you could also like. It's arguable that playing the red's just not even worth it anyway. Like there's a lot of lists that won the SCG Premier IQ, a bunch on Magic Online that just aren't even playing red at all.
Yeah. If you shy away from the red, you know, it makes it so like, you know, you don't have to play the weaker cards. Like I don't think Map the Waste is very good.
No, it's not.
You know, I think playing a bunch of fetch lands and like Cinderglade or whatever is also not correct.
Yep.
Because then you just start taking too much damage, and then you just lose a little bit of value against the mono red decks and things like that. Yeah, all in all, I think maybe mono green is probably better. I mean, Ugin was the card that does people in. It's not really Dragon Lord Tarka that does it. He just kind of fills the gap,
Yep.
so to speak. And there might be a couple other cards you can play to do that job. So. On my side, playing the Blue-Black Aristocrats deck, I felt like, you know, we didn't get to showcase a lot of the cool stuff the deck can do. The favorite of mine that the deck can do is using Liliana's Flip Side plus Sidisi's Faithful, and just bouncing a guy every turn. Just feels like having Jason the Mind Sculptor in play.
Yeah, you just get to -1 bounce, -1 bounce, -1 bounce over and over again.
Yeah, and against a deck like Green White or Abzan that's been popping up lately, like that combination is very difficult for them to beat.
Yep.
Just because you spend one loyalty to bounce a guy every single turn, while they're just like scrapping to get back into the game, you know. And their guys are kind of clunky or expensive, and you know, your guys aren't really doing that much damage. But if you're able to leverage the onboard advantage of being able to bounce a guy every turn with something like a Nantuko Husk or even like a Whirler Rogue, then usually you're in pretty good shape. The version I was playing Bone Splinters over Murderous Cut from the original version. I personally think that Bone Splinters is better because it helps you trigger Liliana. And, you know, you have so many guys that you want to sacrifice. Like, you want to sacrifice Hangback Walker pretty early to, like, kill a guy and get some more blockers or just some more fodder for something like... I guess you don't need it for Nantuko Husk. Never mind. But I like Bone Splinters over Murderous Cut. You know, it's actually not super easy to fill the graveyard in this deck. You want most of your guys to sit and play. It's not like you're like, chomping at the bit to sacrifice all your creatures to Nantuko Husk. You usually only do it when it's going to kill them.
Yeah, and sometimes your graveyard, like, there's creatures like Bloodsoaked Champion or the abilities of Liliana where you don't actually want to get rid of them.
Exactly. Yeah. So. Anyway, I think the Blue-Black Aristocrat deck is pretty good. It has some flaws. I do think it's super soft to Ugin, which there's not a lot you can do about it. Decks like this that are just kind of trying to gum up the board and win in one swing, you know, like, we were able to win the match, but the games where you actually resolved Ugin, I could not possibly win.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind if you're going to be playing Aristocrats. You need to look out for ramp decks and Ugin decks in general. They are pretty tough.
I mean, that's just true of almost every single deck right now. They just can't... Like, there's very few decks that can beat Ugin.
Sure.
And that's part of the reason why this deck's even good this ramp deck's even good in the first place, is because people just can't beat Ugin. So.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, there's a reason why they're playing 4. It's because it's great.
Yep.
Just, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to be all for me and BBD today. Make sure to tune in this weekend for coverage of the Star City Games Standard Open in Philadelphia. Is that it?
Yes, Philadelphia.
All right. With Patrick Sullivan and Matthias Hunt, 15 rounds of standard coverage, followed by top 8. Giving you all the action there. I'm going to be going. Are you going to be there?
No, I'll be hitting up a GP instead.
Somewhere in like Canada or?
I think it's I don't know. There's Seattle, Pittsburgh, and Atlanta, and I don't know which of the 3 it is.
Well, it's not Atlanta because that's Star City's Grand Prix.
Okay, so it's I think it's Seattle.
Okay. Man. All right. Well, thanks for watching today, guys. Let us know in the comments what you thought about the decks. If you have any sweet brews you want us to try out, hit us up with those too, because honestly, I'm getting sick of Green, White, and Jeskai Black, and these decks are kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching today. For BBD, I'm Todd Anderson. Thanks for watching.
See ya.